Ready? Should be live. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome on back to Railroader, day 33 for us at Derp Railroad. And it seems we already have some derps back on here. Just a friendly reminder to everybody in stream, our sessions are open to Derpineers and above YouTube membership ranks here on the channel. If you guys are interested in doing that, you guys can hit the join button. There's a link for that in the description down below as well. And be sure to join our Discord server to also be able to join in on that. So, let's pop in and say hello. Actually, we're already in the channel. Just gotta unmute.
Oh.
Club deck.
I have been battling some UI code.
Oof.
I'm,
That sounds awful.
it is what it is.
Sounds like a good time.
Hey, Nix.
Hey, Nix.
Hello.
I'm
How's it going?
reworking the UI thing for that tool that I've used to make my scene slides. The Windows jump keeps getting in the way, and for whatever reason, certain Windows components don't exist in a 64-bit version, so you can't compile a pure 64-bit executable when you're using them. So that means custom UI. Just Microsoft in a nutshell.
Yep.
Hello, Rolston. Welcome on back. Apparently, Carl has been around the wine cars again.
Oh, you're live, Nix?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't even know that you went live.
Yeah, well, YouTube didn't go off, which means Carl didn't go off. So, yeah, business as usual.
Yeah. Carl likes to go off, after the stream.
Yeah.
All right, where is the photo I want to use here? Ba, 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 ba.
There we go. Back for another session.
Hello, Dark. I think we're ready for sleeping, yeah?
Yeah.
No, not quite.
All right.
We have a couple of hours until the logs need to be swapped. So that would be before interchange.
Oh, all right. Well, if you want to time skip, then go ahead.
Yeah, I'm guessing I'm doing Carl's job again.
Yeah, probably.
Kill this thing.
All right, Dark. All good. You take care of yourself, as always.
Let's see. Boom. And I had one somewhere. See if I can find Ditch. Is your stream up, Ditch?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Still working on some stuff here.
Roger.
We got the we need to make sure we run this coal hopper from Dillsborough service into the interchange.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you were gonna do there, Deitch, or?
No. At least I wasn't planning to.
Alright, well, your engine's in the way for
Okay.
me to get
Wow.
5 out, at least.
Oh, I didn't update my dating. Oh well, I guess I can fix that afterwards. Oh well,
There we
stuff
are.
happens. Right. Let's see. Or was it the pulpwoods? I think it was the pulpwoods actually.
What we're waiting on?
Yeah. Yeah, right. I did the logs just before we shut down, and we are, let's see, 1 3/4 of a car away from having empties for pulpwood swapping. Yeah, let's skip an hour and see what happens. I hasse the Schnittingsket. Yoink.
Need some cap
Yeah,
parts. There we go.
it does look like, see, we are at 120. This is probably, yeah, it's gonna cut close to interchange before this is done.
Alright, well, in that case, let me just run this hopper car up there, and then we'll just sleep.
Yeah.
All right, Sheridan, my stream is up, by the way.
All right. I will see if I can find it.
Just gotta grab my chat from there. So where's
Disappeared.
everybody else tonight?
Who
Creek not
knows?
getting on?
He usually doesn't always show up immediately.
Yeah.
Nix, did you post your thing on Railroader?
I did not yet, no.
Probably be helpful if I did that too. Ba, ba, ba. Let's see, where is it? Not community resources. I want community content. Where are you? There you are. Oh, nothing to do except for just wait until morning.
Kaplum. Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, this passenger car, the observation is almost ready to go. 93%.
Oh, sweet. Creeks won't be on tonight. Busy.
No, Krieg won't.
Alright.
So we are down and out, both a dark and a creek. How are we going to handle and manage it?
Where's Meat Crusher? We need him on signals for all this mainline action we're doing.
Yeah.
I didn't make it past that switch. It also doesn't help when more than one person is trying to flip the switch at the same time.
That is true. But yeah, I would really like an option for this game where you can just turn off passenger service altogether.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Just I don't care if it's only something that you can decide at like the very start when you create the railroad, but basically give me an option that says railroads discontinued passenger service. So passenger service is indirectly um, tied to freight because your overall reputation determines what tier contract you can take. Which, if you're trying to play as a freight only road, it means that you'll never be able to do tier 5 contracts.
Yeah.
Oh, why are we cutting the car?
You'll see. Just let it roll. I needed to get
you're good.
around me.
Yeah. So put the handbrake on?
No. Just let it roll.
I know, I'm messing with you.
Did you put the handbrake on?
I don't even know if I gave it enough speed. William,
probably
hello,
not.
Mario.
Probably not to get around you, but enough to get it into the switch so you can. Because what are we on here? Yeah, we're on a 1.1. Cycling 0.2, 0.3.
But is it uphill or downhill is the question.
I believe this part is uphill because I am slowing down. So yeah, I'm on a 0.5%. Well, 0.4. Getting used to the SW1. I tried the SW1 in my save and I really don't care for it. I think the diesel end of things needs a lot of work for this game. Why are you rolling? Yeah.
Because reasonable reasons.
Well, more or less because of wheels.
Oh, I thought it was because of all the ice.
No, we're getting that tonight.
Yeah.
And I'm not looking forward to it.
Why not?
We got a huge wash of rain today. So no more snow.
I I like the snow. Snow is nice. Can we just get snow like all year round, like even in the summer? Just have it be like 80 degrees with snow.
Yeah, I think I would kill myself.
You really want 80 degrees, humidity, and snow.
Yeah, because you never have to worry about being too hot. You start sweating, you just dunk yourself in the snow.
I don't think the snow's going to be cold at that point, but okay.
I didn't say that my suggestion had to follow the rules of thermodynamics and logic.
Yeah, it doesn't exactly follow logic.
I was going to ask what logic, because it really isn't.
Nope. Hey, Steve. Thanks for poking in.
We have the other car here at Dillsborough too.
Yeah, fuck it.
We're going to spend the day in shop getting equipment up to snuff. Nah, my equipment is up to snuff.
It's everyone else's equipment that's broken.
Yes.
Mostly Master's equipment is broken.
Yeah, we're tying up the last itty bitty bits, and then we're probably gonna sleep until interchange, and then shit hits the fan.
Let's see. William says I need to listen to some good shenanigans from you guys tonight because I walked out on my boss after pushing me too far. I am sorry we are going to disappoint you, William. Now we'll try our best to make your night better.
I will not.
Oh,
I will not make any promises.
We will try our best, but like Nick said, we won't make any promises. But yeah, no, I know that feeling, William. I've been there, done that. I left one job after the department manager pushed me too far, and I knocked him out with a shopping cart.
Ooh.
Yikes.
How'd you do that?
Because he decided to piss me off and then turned to walk away.
How?
How?
Why? I don't give a shit about why. I want to know, how did you knock somebody out with a shopping cart?
Yeah.
Because he started walking away, and so my job was I had a shopping cart with me all day because I went around like changed all the price tags and everything, so I needed something to throw the old tags into. And he started walking down the aisle. It's like, fucking enough is enough, and I charged right at him and pinned him between the shopping cart and a shelf. There's no question about who did it because I also took off my name tag and pinned it right to his shirt.
Oh man.
Came
Such violence.
Came home. My mom was like, "What are you doing home?" And it's like, "What do you mean?" And she's like, "You're home 6 hours early." It's like, yeah, that might have to do with something about my unconscious former manager on the floor. It's like, what? It's like, he pissed me off. It's like, well, you don't go knocking somebody out because they pissed me off. It's like, Ma, he was talking shit about Grandpa. Like, my grandpa had just passed away like 3 days before, and a guy that didn't even know him was talking shit about him. I was like,
Hulk smash, definitely.
Yep.
Hey, Ditch, you need a new name.
Nah, I'm good. Let me check this switch. Did we ever
piss this guy off?
No, I've calmed down a lot since then. I won't knock people out anymore. I'll just stop talking to them, and they'll never see me again unless I want to be seen. So.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'd say slow down.
I didn't realize it was going that fast, apparently.
Your boss is your uncle. Oof.
Yeah, that's not ideal. Never mix family with business.
Yeah, no.
No, we got another car over there in paperboard.
Fuck it.
Yeah, there's probably gonna be plenty for us to do.
Mm-hmm.
We got the copper mine stuff now too as well.
How are we
don't
even
we?
gonna get this car in there? And yes, we do.
What do you mean? We're literally pushing it into the interchange.
Oh,
There's one empty lane.
Yep. I'm being stupid. Don't mind me.
It's okay.
Yeah,
It
but
wasn't your turn with the brain cell.
Yeah. I'll take the Robinson Alarka mine jobs today.
Wow.
I
So
have fun with
we're gonna have to run all those to Silva. Oh God, that's gonna be interesting.
It's not that bad.
Do we need any changes to equipment and crew assignments?
No, because Bryson has just turned into the Bryson area crew. So.
Yes, but let's see, where is it? Incoming lag spike. Yeah, technically speaking, we're gonna need a
Sean's connected.
we're gonna need a Lark Bryson crew to drag those up, because the Bryson crew as is has too much to do to also service Alarka.
I think it really should just be an Alarka crew.
Yeah.
Yeah, have it be like a Larka Robinson or whatever.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, Bryson area is Bryson and the immediately connected industries, and that's
hey,
it.
Nasu.
Please check your crew assignments.
Well, Nick, it looks like you're on transfer in the morning because Krieg isn't here.
Wow. You don't want to do it? That's fine.
Not when he has it set to chaotic. Wouldn't mind if it was blocked like normal.
Newsflash, I'm the one that set it to hostile.
Yeah, I know. I am joining the Alarka crew.
Okay. Any thoughts on equipment down to Alarka?
Well, we got 2 and 3 right now down there, or at least they should be down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll
Might
probably
need some
put an S51 down there at some point.
Yeah, in the meantime, we might need something with a little bit more power to get the cars up
Actually,
there.
we could buy an S51 right now.
Well, for now, I'm gonna put 2 and 3 on Alarka.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to, Nix, I say go for it, and I can just drag it up there now.
Now let's get the interchange in first.
Yeah. Can we afford?
Well, the interchange is in now, isn't it? Or...
No. We gotta wait until 6 o'clock for the interchange.
Yeah.
But why would we want to get the locomotive after the interchange when it's just going to be blocked in?
It's not gonna be blocked in.
Okay.
There's always one empty lane. It's gonna jump it in the empty lane.
I am not on passenger. That's Nasu's pride and joy.
Actually, Digest, can you run 5 back to Dillsboro?
Yeah, I got you.
I want to check.
Is there any of the pulp training to be done?
The pulpwood doesn't need to be moved at the moment. I need 11 turned around.
Yeah, once interchange hits, then yes, we're gonna need the pulpwoods swapped down at Silver.
Pulp will swap at silver.
Yes.
What?
There's a set of almost empty bulkheads at the Parsons Tannery and Silver Paperboard.
Yeah, but none of that will get moved into the all empty. So
Exactly.
Right.
And the next set of filled are ready to be pushed in when they're done unloading.
All right, I'm gonna hit the sleep button.
Yes.
So here we go.
Yoink. And they are done. Sweet.
38 cars, interchange at capacity.
Okay. What locomotive and what's in for the pulpwood?
number 5.
Number 5. So that's the Silver Wilmot crew.
Oh god,
Okay.
this is gonna be easy.
All right. So you know what? Since those already need to be switched out, what I'm gonna do is I'm actually just gonna back number 5 into the station hole here at Silva, and then Sean can take it over.
All right.
Select.
Let's see how these look. 660 tons of pulpwood, 66%.
Was that you, Sean?
Yeah.
Yep. This is me.
Go ahead, take over the locomotive. Oop. Hold on. There you go. And then Papa. Let's see, Dillsboro. You gonna need 9 to get the cars over the hill, or?
No, I got the Burke.
Okay, so where should we put not station 9?
Probably just back in the shed for now.
Okay, so might as well.
Ideally,
Do
I
a
would
little-
turn 11 around, but I'm just gonna probably yoink everything up.
So just pop this in the stall where you just were.
No, pop it in the stall next to it. You gotta leave that center stall open for this one.
Oh, I didn't. I thought there was still a locomotive over in that stall.
No, that was where 5 was.
Yeah.
Or you keep it out and wait to run the empty bulkheads back up.
That I can do. If anything, I'll just follow you down and plant myself in the siding at Silva.
Looks like I'm gonna have myself a slightly busy day, at least for an hour or two. Bit for the sawmill, a little bit for stencil.
Yeah, the interchange is gonna be some easy sorting.
It's pretty simple.
Give me a second. I can tell you the condition on the P43. 1 sec.
62% already looked.
Yes,
Yeah.
this guy.
Also, our operational safety is at 57%.
Hey, it got up.
No, it went down.
Yeah, it was
It
at
was at
62.
62 yesterday.
Yeah.
That was cute though that you thought it went up.
Well, yeah, yeah. I'm an eternal optimist. What can I say?
Why on earth didn't they fill the third track? I mean, there's plenty of room still.
What, for the interchange?
Yeah,
They never do.
yeah, I know.
It leaves room for switching. Or sorting, rather.
Yeah. Oh, I ain't got much to do until I get some MTs and logs do their thing and all that stuff. So I'm on coffee break.
No surprise there.
Nope.
Don't you have log cars to swap out?
Nope. Not for another 2-3 hours. Probably more likely 3. Because the pond is full.
That was not good.
What?
Someone didn't normalize their switches.
Which switch didn't get normalized?
The Silva station. I just
Ooh.
barreled into it 35 miles an hour.
Is the train okay?
Yes.
Oh.
No, that was me, because I was going to put the train in the hole because Sean was going to take over. Then he arrived, so he ended up pulling it through there. So I ended up not closing the switch.
Makes sense.
Did we derail the Burke?
No.
I'm just gonna get blamed for everything on that.
No, that was a me.
Welcome to the web of Sean, no, you looking for one.
Who's on 5 again? Sorry,
Sean.
Me.
Sean. Cool. If you can pull the ones from the tannery first, please.
Alright.
Then they should arrive up at Whittier in the correct order. I don't have to reshuffle them.
No, just for that, when I get to Dillsbury Yard, I'm shuffling them up.
Of course you are.
I'll take one car and put it at the exact opposite end of the train, just to mildly inconvenience.
I'm
Alright,
just getting them.
I'm gonna spot myself on the main here at Silver Paperboard. Says Nix will be down there for a little while.
Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna do some sorting.
Yep.
There.
Yeah, I gotta
1,
figure
2,
out what I
3,
want.
4, 5. 4 are going to 2, and 4 going to 1. Yes, we are set up. Cool.
So Sean, as you pull those out, pull them out onto the main, and just hook them up onto the end of me.
Okay, motion, and I'll put the ones that already filled up. I'll put them in place.
Yep. When you're done with the pulpwood, make sure to, or well, once Nick Static gets out of interchange, make sure to grab those, the boxcars and stuff that are around here that are set for interchange.
Okay, yeah, no problem.
Oh, right. Furball attention. Be right back.
Furball attention.
There's one on the chat.
All right. Is there a good number of cars for Robinson Gap?
Are there?
Yep.
I mean, heck, if you want, just shove those up here to me, and I'll bring them up with the pulpwood cars.
No,
I'm back.
I can handle them.
What about a Larka? How many do we have for there?
Nothing for Alarka yet, other than the coaling tower.
So, wait, coaling tower? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so the rest of Alarka will come in. Oh wait, no. Did we already bring the box cars up to the copper mines?
Nope.
So we'll get the we'll get the copper hoppers tomorrow. Because they never
Right.
send them in on the same day. I guess the game's like, they need time to get the mine open.
Yeah. I forgot to put my furballs to bed. And one of them nibbled on my toe, telling me, Dad, bedtime. Give me a snack now.
Which one?
I'll give you 3 guesses.
Snow White?
Yes.
Of course it was.
Who else?
What kind of furballs are they?
Chinchillas.
Mm.
I've got 3 of them.
I've always wanted a chinchilla, but at the same time, they're a lot of work.
I would say it kind of depends on how you decide to go at it. They need social interaction and attention, definitely. If you don't give them that,
I'd be the greatest pet owner for a chinchilla because I never leave the house. I'm here all the time.
exactly, and that's exactly why I have them. So at some point during the afternoon, because of how early it gets dark, I just open up the cage, and when they wake up, they come out and roam the living room with me. And that's more than plenty for them. And then, yeah, they do mess a little bit, but you get used to it. It's not really that big of a chore. Clean out the cage once a day, and that's it. Takes about 20 minutes. Job done.
Low maintenance pet. Well, sort of. Until you get to the social interaction part, and then you have to be around them constantly.
Yeah, well, they are rodents, so they're gonna chew on pretty much anything they can get their teeth on. And that, of course, is something that you have to take into account. Most of my my dining table, for example, that's all metal, so they can't eat that. Everything else I've got pretty much fenced off, so they can't get to wires and cables and such, except on my desk, which, again, for the most part, I don't have cables anywhere.
Right.
Wireless headset, wireless keyboard, wireless mouse. I wish I could get a wireless Stream Deck, but everything else I've put in, cable management stuff, so they can't get at it. But whenever they are out, two of them always come over and want up on my desk, and spend somewhere between 20 and 30 minutes in total every day on my desk with me. So there's always that. And they are absolutely amazing entertainment.
Nick, just a heads up. Sean is pulling back out of pulpwood, so I don't know what you're doing over there.
All right.
Also, apparently today is National Hot Sauce Day.
So it is.
Okay.
According to Jonathan.
I need to eat more hot sauce. Yeah, of course. So 9 is coming up with the pulpwoods, and then
Yep.
6413 with the rest.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I'm backing up to you, Sean, so you'll be able to just, yeah.
Roger that, Nasu.
All right, Sean, you are clear the switch. Just hold right there, and I'll.
Slowing down. I'm slowing down.
Yeah, just once you get stopped, stay right there. I'm backing up into him.
Stop. I'm stopped.
Alrighty.
Seven, you are clear through East Whittier all the way up to Whittier Station.
Alright, you can go ahead and uncouple, Sean.
Gotcha. I
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
quite sure on your direction. Ah, cool.
Let's see, where are you, Nasu?
He's up by Wilmot.
Up by Wilmot?
Yep.
Alright, I can hold in Dillsborough for you, Nasu. Wait, which way is he going? Okay.
He's coming towards you.
Yep.
Ding.
Ding. Hey, Frame.
Welcome on back, frame rate.
Hey, frame rate.
Fries are done. I want fries.
Hello.
Hello, Gecko.
Hello.
Welcome back.
I'm alive.
Where have you been?
No work stuff.
No joy.
Yeah, that real-life game just takes up all your time, right?
The
Oh, yeah, we
graphics
blew
are
it.
amazing, but the gameplay's shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we blew up a diesel, so.
Oh
Oops.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's not good.
And what did we learn?
Let's. I gotta change my English time.
Okay, I'm just gonna hold my hand with the load it lock close. I'll be back in a little bit.
Fuck. How'd that... Damn it.
I mean, real life gameplay can be good, but it has to be multiplayer. Unfortunately, the game seems to force you to spend the majority of your time in single player mode.
My shift key is ruining my day.
Why?
I went to go kick some cars, and my shift key was not apparently pressed, so the air just, like, let out everywhere.
Oof.
Ooh.
Let's see. Get myself set up for the whole Dillsborough.
Oh my god, it did it again. The fuck?
Is your shift key broken?
Apparently.
Have you tried using the other shift key?
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
I need to get a new keyboard is what I need to do. Or just, casually rip off my shift key for the stream. Now I gotta wait for my air to repopulate again.
I need to upgrade my entire rig so I can get VR back.
What headset do you have?
I have a Rift S. Which works on everybody's computer but mine, even though it once did. Just one day, like, my computer just stopped allowing for VR, so. Took me 2 years to figure out the reason why is there is a short in my board leading to the USB port, so it doesn't draw the proper power wattage.
Ah, that sucks.
And yes, I've tried the powered
There we
USB
go.
port, and even that doesn't help. But I plug the headset into somebody else's computer, and it works fine.
Oh,
So it's
just
something-
already so annoying.
Ew. Yeah, don't focus on Windows 11.
Yeah.
Stay away
Don't-
from it.
Yeah, stay away from Windows 11. And your peripherals are only 2-3 years old. That's not that old at all. I mean, mine are probably about like 5 at this point.
Alright, that actually doesn't need to roll that far.
The sad reality that my graphics card is like 2-3 generations ahead of my board and processor. Like I have a 6700 XT, but then my board is a B450M and I have a Ryzen 5 1500 processor. So like my board and CPU bottlenecked at any potential that my graphics card has.
Yeah, it will.
It's just like I want to upgrade, but as a person who like built their own computer, I just don't want to deal with. I don't want to have to deal with dealing with thermal paste again. It's like I'm half tempted to just buy like the parts off Newegg, have them shipped to my friend's house, have them assemble it for me, and then ship me the entire like full assembly, just so I don't have to deal with it. All right, Nasu, I am in the hole at Dillsborough for you.
Oh, bro, really?
What?
Man, this kicking is not going well for me tonight.
What's not going well?
The kicking these cars, because apparently I must have forgotten to set a switch, and now I've got cars going into the wrong lane.
Okay, I'm back. How do y'all want me to split up the car?
They're marked for which industries they have to go into.
Oh, okay, windmill. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I had a long day at work. And my brain kind of dope. I'll hold for 6413.
Hold for what?
Holding for the train that's coming out of the interchange at Silverna.
I'm not coming out yet.
Yeah, he's gonna be a while. He has to sort cars.
Oh, okay. Where's Nasu at with the passenger?
They're coming by milepost 50. But they're not even gonna get to you. Their final stop is before they even get into that paperboard area.
Oh, okay. Okay. So I'm all clear. Okay.
Yep, you're all good.
But yeah, Sheridan's right. Stay away from Windows 11 at all costs unless it's absolutely unavoidable. It breaks so many things to the point
Yeah.
where games that work fine just randomly start crashing simply because they're on Windows 11. Windows 11 is a horrible operating system for if you want a game.
At this point, Windows 11 has been compared to the horrible mistake that was Windows Vista.
Vista was great, especially compared to 8.
No, Vista was horrible because
I
the
liked
entire
Vista.
driver foundation was crap.
I liked Vista. I liked the fact that it had snap screen. Like most people don't
Yes.
realize snap screen started with Vista. They're like, oh yeah, that didn't come around until 8. It's like, no, it came two iterations of the OS before that.
It definitely had some nice quality of life things on the UI surface, absolutely, but the driver foundation for Windows Vista was more horrible than Windows ME.
Listen,
And it took them more than 2 years to get Vista up to snuff in terms
Yeah.
of running drivers stable.
And that being said, I'd still pick Vista over Windows 8 any day.
Of course.
I don't know where Windows got it in their bright mind that what would be a great idea is taking an OS designed for a phone and putting it on computers.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
God, I loved it when I was trying to play Skyrim and accidentally fat fingered the Windows key and it, switched me completely off to a home window where everything else was.
Yep. Moo. No, Windows 8 was not designed for desktop machines, that's for sure.
No.
Microsoft has actually afterwards kind of explained their thinking behind the Surface.
But hopefully their answer was we didn't think.
Well, the reasoning for rolling out effectively a touch surface UI on desktop was to try to freshen up the interaction with the OS, because they wanted to try to break out of the whole taskbar and start menu setup. But at the end of the day, nobody could figure out how to use the mega annoying tablet-based UI system that 8 presented. So
Really?
everybody
Because
did whatever they.
loved it.
I hated
See,
it.
Yeah, the thing that I hated most about Windows 8 was the fact that since it was designed for like phones and tablets, if you moved your mouse all the way over to the right, it would flip to a different application on you.
Yes.
So when you're playing something like Skyrim and you're like having to move your mouse around, you were you move too far to the right, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, you're on your internet browser. Like, why?
Yep.
8 was your first OS, Nasu. I feel so bad for you.
Oh yeah, me too. I never had 8 on any of my systems. I stayed on 7.
Now, to be fair, I did have 8 at one point on a system that made sense. I actually had a laptop that you could like fold over backwards and use as a tablet. Like for that, it was great.
I had one.
But
of
like
those.
on a desktop itself, it was atrocious.
Yes, it was.
Because when you had that kind of laptop, the operating system could differentiate between laptop mode and tablet mode. And it could turn those like swipe features on and off depending on which setup you had it in.
Yeah.
Pretty sure there's still a tablet mode for Windows 10.
Yeah, there is. But the OS is still dedicated around this person has a tower PC. But it's like it has tablet functionality. Like it can tell whether or not it's on a desktop or if it's on a laptop that actually has like touchscreen.
You see, one of the things that I really don't understand is in the latest service pack / patch updates for Windows 10, they've started loading up all sorts of different services for things like, you are, of course, on some kind of mobile device, so of course you need Bluetooth. I don't have Bluetooth on my motherboard, so why load the service?
Right. That's the other thing that's been annoying me with Windows is they're just like force cramming stuff into like updates. Like I can guarantee you, most of you don't even realize it, but you more than likely have Candy Crush on your computer. And I'm going to tell you, if you uninstall it, the next update you're going to find it back on again.
Yes.
I eventually got to the point where I got so sick and tired of it, I actually like dug into like looking on the internet and figured out a way to basically go into the OS and be like, turn off this stuff on the update.
Yes. You know, all those push messages that we get through
Yeah.
browsers and on phones and whatnot.
I mean, the first thing I did when I got this computer is I turned off Cortana.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did when I installed Windows 10. But apart from that, there's a push service that Microsoft installs and runs for those messages. Interestingly enough, if you expect to be able to continuously update your Windows 10 desktop,
Right.
then you absolutely must have the Microsoft Store enabled, and you also have to have those stupid push message services active and running. Otherwise, Windows Update just refuses to install and reports with an error message that indicates your hard drive is corrupted.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you do something stupid like that?
It's like, see, that's the thing. Like Windows thinks that, like, you know, oh, maybe people will catch on, and if they reactivate these things, it's, you know, it's gonna, you know, your problem will be fixed. No, see, I have no problem with it, with basically going into my computer and being like, reinstall Windows, save all my files, just so it updates.
Yeah. Yeah, I disable all that stuff. Don't want any of it. And then I've got a script running that I can re-enable all of it for updating. And once it's updating, I go and disable and uninstall all that junk again.
Right.
I mean, they are literally wasting 2 gigabytes of my memory just running services that I A, don't need, and B, don't want.
C, don't use.
Absolutely.
I mean, you know the reason why they do it with things like Candy Crush and stuff like that, right? Because then they can go to the makers of Candy Crush and be like, hey, you know, this is what you're charging. You look at how many people have the game on their computer, but the reality is like 98% of people don't even realize that they have Candy Crush on their computer.
Yep. Except
Like
for Europeans.
Yeah, it's like if I wanted Candy Crush, which I don't, I'd probably download it on my phone.
Yeah.
Why am I gonna play a game that's designed around touchscreen with a mouse and cursor?
Exactly. But
Like
it doesn't
if
get
I want,
installed on. It doesn't get installed on computers in Europe.
yeah, like
EU doesn't allow it.
if I even remotely wanted to play a game like that, I'd probably just find a cracked version of Bejeweled,
Yeah.
which that really dates how
Bejeweled
old
was
I am.
good.
Oh yeah, so was Snood. I doubt anybody remembers Snood. I should see if I can find a ROM version of Snood just to play it for nostalgia. Yeah, because it was great. You had like all these shapes with faces on them, and it was like, you know, you'd angle the shooter, and you try and match 3 of a kind or 4 of a kind. So, like, it was a mixture of like Bejeweled but with geometry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because if you angled it to shoot it off to the wall, you kind of had to predict where it was going to go.
Bejeweled Twist was also another good one.
What was that other one where I think it was Zumba, where all the balls like rolled down like the track and you had to like shoot and match to prevent it from getting to the end?
Alright, I have all the cars ready to go for interchange, leaving the Silva to Wilmot here in the interchange for Sean.
All right. You know a game I just realized I can stream in my free time? Space Pinball from Windows XP, because I have a ROM of it on my computer. Just do like a couple hours of nostalgia.
$1,000 for 304th fares. Nice.
Very nice, Nasu. So we getting the S51 now?
can in a bit, yeah.
Yeah, because honestly, I can't see 2 and 3 doing too good up trying to get into the copper
Well, I
mines.
mean, we're only getting tier 3 contracts, so I only imagine we're only going to get like 2 or 3 cars today for there anyway.
If we get any at all outside of the box cars,
Yeah.
because it's like the Robinson mine. It just used to station a box car up there.
Hey, Sean and Nasu, I am leaving the interchange, so if y'all could stay put at some point.
Yeah, I'm out. Yeah, I'll stay out of the way until you pass.
Kiss Rock Band. Oh my God, the Kiss pinball game for the original PlayStation. Yes. Which brings me on to a major nostalgia point: Pokemon pinball.
Ooh, are you talking Game Boy Advance Pokemon Pinball?
Yes.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Where the cartridge had the big block on top of it that acted as like a rumble feature.
Oh, I don't remember that. I remember a
Oh, yeah.
smaller cartridge.
So they had 2 different variants. They had one that it was just a normal Game Boy Advance cartridge, and then they had one, it was designed for the Game Boy Advance, but it was more like the older like Game Boy Color cartridges, and on top it had like this block, and it basically, you know, just had, you know, a controller like rumble thing in it, so whenever the Pokeball hit off something, it would like rumble slightly.
Yeah, okay. No, I don't remember seeing that before.
Yeah, I will see if I can find a picture of this for you.
I gotta bring up Sega Pinball though.
Oh yeah.
That's one I remember playing.
I think the last pinball game I played was an actual physical pinball game.
Yeah, same though, honestly.
But then I'm old.
Yes, you are.
I
And
mean,
don't you forget it.
I mean, how many people here have actually played pinball on a real pinball machine? All right, there you go, Nix. I posted a picture in the Derpinier chat.
All right, I'll have a look at it when I can.
All right, number 9, westbound milepost 54, approaching Thomas Valley.
I've got an empty cold drag.
Do ya?
Yeah, I've got a number of hoppers here actually. I don't know how many exactly, but
Do you have anything for Whittier?
yes, I do.
Okay,
Yeah, he does.
I will post myself up in the highest track, and then flip the switch so you go into the siding.
That makes you nostalgic, frame rate.
I wish I had the space for a pinball machine.
Deech, just throw it first on the ladder up past the engine shed. I'll hook onto them and push them up right away.
Oh, I was gonna toss him into track 3 there.
Yeah, Sheridan will get them out of the way before I get out there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I need to run them up right away anyway, so.
I'm guessing we're putting 9 in the East Whittier shed.
I mean, we can, unless you wanna. Yeah, you know what? Why don't you do that for now? I guess.
Yeah. Because the Mikado will be able to handle Robinson and up to Alarka for the drop off there.
I'm not entirely sure because it's a 900 tons in hoppers. Empty hoppers.
Okay, number 5
That
is
should be fine. If anything, if I get stuck on the grate going up to Alarka, I could just pull 2 and 3 down.
Well, they're for Robinson Gap, not Alarka, but
Oh yeah, I mean I should still be fine with the Berk. Not the Berk, the Mikado. People underestimate that Mikado. It's a lot more power than people think it does.
Number 6?
Yeah. And if anything, if I start getting stuck, I could just pull them onto the Y, cut the cars, then cut them in half. Not everything has to go up in one trip.
Number 5 is going to the Silvernet interchange. I'm dropping off one box car, picking up my cut and car at the interchange.
You also have another box car over on the other side of paperboard that has to go to interchange.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll go ahead and pick up that one before I go to interchange then.
Number 9 approaching East Whittier Yard.
Nasu, I would leave it in there because we might do some time skipping for the next interchange, maybe. I would say at least if you can run 7, then run 7. Number 6413 passing milepost marker 49 westbound to Whittier Interchange at Cowie. Moo! Accurate.
It was uncanny.
So you just want me to drop him here on the second track?
Yeah, pull up
Sheridan?
past.
Well, I need to be able to get water and pull into the shed, so.
Yeah. Well, I need to get behind them to push them up.
Well, no, that's why I'm saying
No.
if I drop him here, you can back and run around him and grab him from the back.
Nasu, can you not run passengers with 7?
Yeah. Wait, are there any? Hold on.
I was
gonna
just
ask-
thinking if you continued up and dropped the last one by the fuel station, then did the runaround, but that's fine.
Yeah. Do you have clearance?
I never get an easy job here.
Well, because you started moving, I was trying to figure something out. Because I was like, theoretically, what I could do is I could pull forward, drop them, and I could just cut into where the logs were.
Oops.
I was about to say.
I was trying to avoid having to run all the way down to the opposite end of East Whittier and back again because I keep doing that.
Well, and just run 5 cars out.
I mean, Nasu, do what you want, I guess, but
I mean, to be fair, damage percentage actually does affect the power of the locomotive, so.
Oh, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get past you until you're done fueling.
What I'm gonna make it easier for you. I'm gonna pull through the switch and I'm gonna pull right back into the engine shed, let you clear.
Okay.
Because you're on more of a time crunch than I am, so.
I'm out
I
here
hear
crunching
spicy
time.
wheel noises.
It's not me.
Sheridan, stop making spicy wheel noises in the yard. Oh, that coal hopper is probably going to go by the end of the day. 2.1 tons.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to refuel at some point as well.
Yep. Let's see, how much coal do I have in my tender? Yeah, I don't need I don't need to refuel coal right now. I got 15 tons. So I'll just back this into the shed now. We can refuel it when it needs to be put into service. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna cam up to Bryson and see what we got going on up here. Where's 4 going?
I'm just rolling it out, waiting. So I see interchange on the way.
Oh, I was gonna handle Robinson, but okay.
Oh, you guys can both do
Oh, I
it.
mean, 4 is Bryson.
Yeah, so is
I mean-
6.
So, I mean, we could.
Yeah.
We can tag team and all this stuff.
You
Yeah,
guys might
I-
actually need to double head those hoppers.
We won't. Is there anything even in the Bryson area that needs to be brought for interchange right now?
I already brought the one.
Okay.
I mean, if you want to do a light collection of whatever needs to go to the interchange, go ahead. But I don't think there's really anything at all.
Yeah, there's
There.
just one car here right now.
What about Appalachia?
And it's already in the ladder track, waiting. I'm just gonna move up here while we wait.
Of course, I overshot.
What is Nasu?
Oh, found the edge of the map. Yeah, and if you walk past the edge of the map, it just kicks you back like quarter of a mile into the world. Yeah, no, the game devs thought of everything. They won't let you jump off the world map.
Has Pharma
But,
gotten this game yet?
I want to see what's down there.
Has Pharma gotten it? Not that I'm aware of.
Somebody needs to fix that.
I'll go buy it for him.
Hmm.
I would, but
Oh.
I'm not in contact with him anymore.
I've already gifted enough copies of this game.
And it was worth it. You gift the game copies, Nasu gifts the subscriptions.
Pharma pops up every now and again. I don't know what he's doing these days, so.
Probably busy playing with Heist.
I doubt it.
Huh? So do you doubt it or you don't doubt it?
I said I doubt it.
Why?
I don't even think he's active in their server anymore.
What, he get booted?
I don't know.
Or he left? Nesu said he's not in Heist's Discord
I have
anymore.
no idea.
No, but even in Heist's Discord, he only talked every once in a while. And it was just to chime in on his thoughts on something, and that was about it.
Yeah.
Number 5 opponents will be Innocent or Zilbo.
Alright, I'm coming up on East Whittier here.
Track should already be set for you.
Well, it was, but I just said it again.
When your OCD kicks in, so you normalize a switch just to reset it, just to make sure it's in the right position.
Yeah, that's pretty much me.
Nick doesn't trust anybody.
Gotta find something to eat, Nasu. Find us stuff to eat.
Nom?
Yeah.
Why are you standing on my locomotive, Gecko? Get off!
Standing lookout.
Actually, no, let me make sure that Nyx is set in correct.
I am.
It's actually
No, for Bryson.
Oh.
Because you currently aren't.
I've been playing a lot of Derail Valley this last when I'm awake enough. And I stand on the roof all the time.
All right, Nyx,
Dog.
you were lined up for the first track of the ladder in Bryson. Come on, Nas, you gotta hurry up that passenger service. You got 209 people in Bryson.
Mans is looking for something to eat.
Look and wait till the passengers are done.
Passengers are never done.
They are at midnight.
Well, it ain't midnight, and it's a little ways away from midnight.
Yeah, just a tiny smudge.
I mean, we should be good to sleep now, right?
Sure, if you want to ruin everything.
Just like, yeah, we've loaded up your interchange. We got more cars to come. Nah, don't bother. We're doing this. We're going to bed. We'll be done by 11 a.m.
It's a holiday.
Oh, what holiday is it? Fuck you. That's what it is. I like how the whistles in this game have echoes.
Alright, Sheridan, your Whittier cars are dropped off.
Thank you, sir.
I have 19 hoppers now.
That sounds like fun.
No, there's a point if you press V and go to drag down your whistle, there's a point where steam starts coming out of it where it doesn't make any sound. I feel like Nix would be annoyed if he was up here right now.
Probably.
We just got our whistles cracked open on the lowest setting, just holding them open. Welcome stream to what happens when we get bored.
Okay, number 5, enter CTC territory. Past Snowbird Station.
Oh yeah. I'm surprised you didn't turn the locomotive around.
Eh.
No, not you, Gecko. I like how I burned 2 gallons of water to get from the water tower to the yard track. This game burns. They need to recalculate how the water usage.
It's fine.
I mean, it's fine until you have a locomotive working a job and has to come out of Dillsborough to go to Sylvan. By the time it even gets down there, it's already burned more than half of its fuel. Your only saving grace is that it's downhill all the way from Silva.
Yeah, true.
Alcohol coffee.
And what? Dillsborough to Silva is, let's see. Dillsborough. So like 3 miles, and it burns like half of its fuel to get down there. Real steam locomotive, meanwhile, you'd probably, I don't know, 60 probably burn like 100 gallons in that trip.
Coffee.
Yeah, coffee.
Nasu's got alcoholic
Yes.
coffee, apparently.
Yeah, some
I had a coffee
Irish
milkshake
coffee.
at work today.
Bourbon latte, best latte.
But yeah, I had a coffee milkshake at work today, and it was fucking amazing.
I've had coffee ice cream, and I've just not been impressed.
And there's something about coffee milkshakes, it just hits different. Like one of our managers made it for us, so it was free. Who am I to say no to free?
Vodka.
Bacon donuts.
Russian coffee with what vodka and bacon donuts. Yep.
Well, no, I was just looking in the general chat. Mainline posted bacon donuts. There used to be a place near where I lived in Ohio that would make donuts like fresh to order, like you actually watched them make them, and you could like put whatever you like. They were custom made donuts. So I had maple and bacon donuts made. Just
Mm.
just so good. You have no off button with vodka. Coffee, bacon, vodka, milkshake. No. Frame rate just stop.
Or don't.
The coffee, bacon, yeah, but no vodka. And now we play the waiting game.
I'm not going that slow. Relax.
You're still 5 miles away. That's going to take you.
Yeah, and
What,
I'm stuck going through a
10
30
minutes?
mile per hour zone. I'm not happy about it.
Yeah, that's going to take you, what, 10 minutes to get here?
Not long.
A donut and a blender. That's what you serve for people without teeth.
Well, I'm in
I mean,
spitting
I-
distance
I-
from West Virginia. What do you call teeth? You
I
know
mean,
why it's called
I-
a toothbrush? Because a West
Because they only
Virginia
have one-
invented it.
Yeah, they call it a toothbrush because they only have one tooth, or else it'd be a teeth brush. I forget what I was. Oh yeah, no, I'd totally drink a donut. Like liquid donut, fucking sign me up.
Jesus Christ, what is wrong with you?
I keep asking myself, what the hell is wrong with you Americans and food?
Well, there are certain foods that I like that I can't eat anymore because of my teeth.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Some hurt because they're too hard to chew. Others hurt just because of the sugar content. So if I could drink a fucking donut, I'd drink a fucking donut. I'm probably 2 years away from having to go to the dentist and get dentures, so at least on the top. Which is gonna suck because I don't have any health insurance. Welcome to America.
Number 5 is wasn't industry at Singapore around Marshall 48.
I am honestly tired of hearing about the CSX heritage units because I don't even consider them heritage units. I look at them and like, this is a rare that is purposefully slapping rail fans in the face. Because
I've heard so many
They look-
mixed things about their heritage units. Like
They-
I've
they
seen
look like
people that
shit.
love them, and I'm in the group that hates them.
yeah, it's like compared to what like Union Pacific and Norfolk Southern did, what CSX doing is just a slap in the face to rail fans. It's like Union Pacific and Norfolk Southern, they didn't hold back with doing heritage. They're marked as UP, but you look at it and you are looking at the exact same full-on paint scheme as the railroads they came from. CSX is just like, oh no, it's just the nose. like the Chessie one looks god awful. It looks god awful to the point where I don't think they ever found out who did it, but an employee, or a group of employees, somewhere, basically when one of their SD40s was in, the paint shop, they basically painted the front of the SD40 to look exactly like the brand new heritage unit, and they did it so much better. Like it's like really.
Oh God.
It's like you know who CSX needs to hire to do the paint jobs for their heritage units. Remember that one
Literally
guy? I don't
anybody
think
else.
no, the one guy. I don't think he ever got caught, but he literally painted an entire like Union Pacific ES unit in tiger print, like just under the cover of darkness over one night. Just every single inch of it got painted.
Nice.
Like, did you never see photos of this, Sheridan?
No.
I've never
Okay.
even heard of it.
Yeah, hold on. Let me see if I can find it.
I'm not a train nerd.
Yeah, it became known as the Tiger Unit.
Nice.
Yeah, nobody knows exactly like who did this because it was a locomotive that was sitting out in the yard, and it just happened overnight.
Awesome.
I'm
I do like the sense of humor used, though.
Here, I'm posting photos of it in once it will let me. Okay, yeah, I'm posting it in Derp. Yeah, so some guy went out and graffitied this on a locomotive overnight. Like it's just astounding. Like
That is freaking awesome.
and then like the best part was like Union Pacific legitimately kept it around for 8 months just painted as is, like they scraped the eyes off the windows and everything, but they left a unit like that for like a whole 8 months.
Awesome. Now there's an awesome sense of humor.
When it was announced that somebody had vandalized the locomotive and like repainted the entire thing, because Union Pacific announced it on like their Facebook that it happened, and everybody's like, "Oh no, they're gonna repaint it," and then like I guess somebody in like UP's PR department like realized that would be a bad idea, and be like, "Don't worry, we're gonna leave it for a while."
That is freaking awesome humor.
Oh yeah.
Love it.
But like, can somebody can CSX hire this guy to paint their units?
Yeah, that would be an improvement.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't even know if they ever caught that guy.
I would have caught him and congratulated him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seem to have picked up a hobo on one of my hoppers.
Oh.
He goes by the name Nasu.
Oh. We'll kick him off.
I can. He gives me money.
Well, he's currently not on a train that's making you money. That train is at cost to the railroad until the stuff gets delivered. Where did I put? Okay, there's my cup. Pickled beet cake?
No, let's not.
Oh, I didn't even see that you replied to that with "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
Q does Q things, and it concerns me sometimes.
Man,
You shouldn't be. You should be concerned if he stops doing what he does.
I mean, to be fair, pickled beet cake is just another name for red velvet cake.
Chocolate cake shake. That's a fluffy reference.
Sign me up.
So how come these streams always devolve into talking about food?
It's not even me. Like, I've been quiet for like the last hour, and you all just
Nick.
like.
Yeah.
Nix, by the way, how's your 50 nug bucket?
I didn't get it today. I'm a little broke.
A little broke.
Yeah, maybe Friday. We'll see.
Just cost you that much money for gas.
Actually, no. It's just like I didn't realize how low I was.
See, Nix, this is why you need to set up like a Ko-Fi so people can send you money specifically for food.
No.
Just set it up so that while you're streaming, people can like buy you stuff off DoorDash and it gets delivered to your house. You'll never have to buy food again, Nix. One of my friends who streams on Twitch ended up running into that problem where one night, like, just people kept buying stuff on their Ko-Fi and it kept getting sending to their house. So they had, like, by the end of the stream, they had, like, 30 DoorDash orders.
A little excessive.
Mix is just over there like, I hate you all.
It's just the price and welcome.
Well, there is a car for Alarka's coaling tower. So whoever wants to volunteer as tribute to do that, knock yourself out.
Oh, there's a single car for Alarka, the very back.
Yep.
Nice.
Alright, don't mind me going for servicing.
Here you go. Dyches, you grab the front of it. I'll ride on the back, and then I'll take that single car at the Y to Alarka. And my plan was met with silence.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize I was muted.
No.
You know, as excuses go, it's not the best one.
Well, I'm gonna do it without your consent.
I prefer the excuse. Sorry, I couldn't hear you over the sound of somebody giving me money.
Money! I think I'll set us up to go through the crossover. Why? I threw this switch.
Oof.
What?
Williams says they remember when Big Boy 4012 at Steamtown was painted with household water-based wall paint.
Oh yeah, they spent like 2 years and a couple $100,000 to paint it with that, and then it was all showing all of rust again in a year and a half. Yeah, that was great. At least luckily they did it right this time around.
I just won't hook my arrow.
Yep.
Switch in front of you set to crossover.
Yep.
Is there a reason for that?
Yeah, get us out onto the siding track to leave the yard.
Yeah, but both tracks go to the siding track to leave the yard.
Makes it more fun.
This is railroading. We don't have fun, you know.
Oh, them here. Don't think of it.
I don't know why you were saying that there was 900 tons of hoppers here when our total train weight is 761.
Oh.
You forgot to factor your locomotive weight.
Yeah, which is like 435 tons.
Yep.
Oops.
Yeah, so Gecko, when you get up there, you're gonna have to. Well, I would turn yourself on the Y before you head up to Alarka because you're gonna have to shove that in, and there's more than likely gonna be a fuel car in your way.
Fun.
So you're gonna have to pull that out of your way as well. Switch is set there. All right, we are mainlined. All right, giving her some beans. It's the automatic stoker.
Oh, yeah, that's the... corkscrew feeder for the coal.
Yep, automatic social.
Yeah, no, the Mikado gives 0 fucks about how many cars it has behind it right now. Like Gecko isn't even doing anything back there.
Oh yeah, I'm just zero. I'm just rolling backward. I figured if you needed me to do anything, you'd tell me.
Yep.
Really, Nasu, you don't say.
Geez, 150 pounds of vegetation and dirt were washed off 4012. Ooh. I know where Sean is.
Yep.
Now he's making money, Nasu.
Ah.
Uh,
Yeah,
you haven't had.
you can't really brag when you're the fault of the bragging to begin with.
Yeah, that's fair.
Do you want a joke or a new person?
Do I want a joke or a new person?
Both. No, I don't know. What's the joke?
Sure, let's go with the joke. I feel like both options include money in some regard.
Cri-cri.
Ha. Swear train conductors never get in trouble. They always seem to have a get out of rail free card. Thank you for your 5.
Or as my grandfather always used to say when he worked for the railroad, if you're gonna fuck up so badly that when they're done with the investigation, they forget to blame you. They forget to blame you for it because they're too busy trying to figure out how the hell you managed to do it in the first place.
That's bad.
I mean, to be fair, that also comes from a man who had 50 years of a clean record working the job, so. It turns out he was a bad conductor.
Yeah, he always wanted a banana before he died.
From fruit to dad jokes.
Actually, you know what? I can make this easy. We can.
As I say, just let me cut off right before the first Y.
I'm gonna have to turn on the Y either way. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and put us into the Y leg just right out of Larka.
Oh yeah, you got it back. You got it back in.
Yeah.
Or shove in.
Oh, nice, John. Sounds good.
Or clear the switch back.
Roger that. I'm gonna pull forward as much as I can in this, so you can drop off the back and run around me on the adjacent track.
Should be good.
Or what I'd give for a water stand at Alarka Junction.
Yeah, that'd be
cost me-
nice.
That cost me 1,600 to get up here. So 3,900 left.
Lunchables have grilled cheese things now. When the hell did that happen?
Huh, that's pretty neat, actually.
Oh, you didn't have to go down that track. You had clearance for days on the middle.
I didn't look. I just gauged from afar. All right, bye, free ride.
Bye. Yeah, just be careful on that because the limit on that branch is about 25.
Is he on the Lawson plant?
Yep.
Yeah, don't do faster than 25 on that. Trust me.
And everyone's gone quiet.
Just checking on the main. About to
pushing-
enter Whittier.
Alright, well,
Pushing cargo up to Stencil.
Number 6 is reversing out onto the main at Alarka Junction so we can get lined up for Robinson.
I'm just finishing up in that Jillbo. I got one more cars is delivered to the Jillbo Colin Tower.
And that's gonna be you.
Who's getting blasted by the exhaust on top of the Burke? That's Nasu.
Which, in other words, means he's not making us money right now.
Mm.
Why does everybody spell Burke like that? It's B-E-R-K.
Is that not how you spell it?
They're spelling it B-I-R-K.
Just to bother you.
Because
Knowing my existence, yes, you're not wrong on that.
because of reasons.
Wait, only because of reasons, not reasonable reasons?
I can't find anything reasonable about spelling things wrong. So
Because
it's
we live in a society.
yes, yep, that was a good one, Gecko.
A reasonable man who had to do unreasonable things. Which movie? Joker. I mean, it wasn't great, but it also wasn't terrible. Like, it was honestly kind of a middle-of-the-road movie.
Yeah, that's exactly how I would put it.
As a my biggest problem with it is that the jokes are such a whining little snot.
This grade is no joke.
Which one?
Going up to a large.
Ah, you're fine.
Yep, going 11 miles an hour.
Just give it
With
another
a
shovel
single
of coal.
coal car.
I'm 100 to 100.
Meanwhile, I'm just here like 541 tons of total train weight, and I'm like 50% throttle, 20% regulator, just not giving a care in the world. Up Robinson.
The speed got so low it even went to the the lower chuff, the low speed chuff.
How is the Pacific that weak that it can't handle a single car?
Well, that's Atlantic.
The one that Gecko has? No, he's got
Oh.
the smaller Pacific.
Right. P18, it's only 18,000 pounds of traction effort.
Okay, and the Mikado is what?
35.
And what's your weight on that train, Gecko?
206.
So slightly under half of what my combined weight is right now. My combined weight right now is 541. And I'm already up at the mine. Like I said, Mikado gives 0 fucks about what you put in front of it. It won't be happy 80% of the time, but it'll do the job.
God, now my spot is taken again.
Your what?
My spot?
Your spot.
My spot in my shed. At one time I was banned from my spot, my shed entirely.
Oh, you're talking about number 9?
Yeah.
Oh, feel free to move it over if you want your spot.
Nah, it's all good.
No, NASA. It looks like it could be, but it isn't.
You forget suspension.
Yeah, that's all that is. Even though it
You mean
looks like
seasickness?
physically possible, those wheels should be coming off those tracks.
Do you think the devs know about the Mikado lean?
The Mikado lean? What about the Burke lean?
The Burke lean, I mean.
Yeah, I would hope so at this point.
Because, I mean, it doesn't just lean, it smooth criminal leans.
Yeah, pretty much.
Ooh, Robbie Gap.
30K. Let's see.
That's what we're at now.
Where is the Robinson payment? I don't even see Robinson on here.
What, under finances?
Yeah.
It's the latest one, $1,404.
The latest one I have is Stenzel.
Open and close your window.
It'll be there in a sec.
Okay, there we go. It just says $156 for me.
It might take a minute then.
Okay, yeah, there we go. 1,404. 1,000 page not found. Now we'll bleed the air out of those cars. And there we go. Going on coffee break.
Again?
6 is about to join them.
Give me more to do.
I don't have anything. If you don't have anything to do, then time skip. Everything I think has been delivered.
We're just waiting on Alarka.
But that's
Yeah.
not a freight. That's just
True.
that's a fuel tower.
Yeah, let me get stationed off on the side track here because I don't know. Because I think if I'm in the area between the 2 points, it won't allow a car to move down.
Just be mindful. 10 a.m. is the interchange.
Yeah.
Okay, I had one more call for the interchange, but I should be here before 10.
Yeah, as soon as I got out of the way of the tracks, it moved a car down. I would like to see a day where both those tracks for coal are full for the loading. And we'll go up onto the runaway track. Station ourselves there. And there we go. Number 6 is ready for time skip. Ugh.
I'm still working my way back towards
Silva.
yeah.
Yeah, it takes a while to get down there.
Now there's sound, Zach. You might want to refresh your stream.
Either that or it's muted and he just didn't realize that he muted it.
Yeah, next interchange is at 10.
Yeah. Displacement spot? What do you mean, Nasu? Oh, Sheridan disconnected. You know what, Nix? Instead of getting the S51, we have the money for the C55.
We don't need another transfer engine at the moment.
Well, no, that's why I'm suggesting get the C55 to take 9 and have it work Alarka.
Why would
'Cause
we
you're-
put 9 in Alarka when we were going to get the S51, which is why you're suggesting to get the C55 to replace it?
I mean, yeah, we could do either or, but if we get the C-55, we're going to have a more powerful locomotive than we have on transfer. Number 9 is more than capable of getting up into a lark and working the mine, so you're going to have something that's going to be able to do the long drags up there. So, I mean, just a suggestion. But yeah, your choice.
Who's the left?
Ah, okay. Oh, is he moving?
Hmm?
No, he is not moving. Okay.
Sheridan's
his-
internet dying is a rarity.
Yeah, he's in the cab again, I think. Yeah. Is he even still back in the call?
No, he's out of the call too.
Because somebody's up in the cab up there. Oh, sorry. No, that's Gecko. Wow.
That's
okay.
a me.
Moo!
Yeah, see, frame rate, that right there is the exact reason why I never intend to open up the line to Andrews on my save. I just don't want to be dealing with that. Did Zach get his sound figured out?
I don't think so.
Doot, doot, doot.
Oh, I guess Zach did get his sound figured out.
Okay, good. So we doing a time skip or?
Well, Sheridan was the one that was going to dictate that, so I'm going to say no at the moment. At least it gives me time to...
Oh, his game crashed, he said.
His game, his
Yeah,
entire computer crashed.
Well, he said game crashed hard, be back shortly.
Oh.
So, Nix, what are your thoughts on the Sarlacc pit ball pit?
No, don't get me started.
Come on, jump in. The ball pit's fine. Let's see what's going on in the Rareator Discord.
Oh, this fuel car's coming to the interchange.
Oh yeah, Nix, did you see the one suggestion that I made for the Lima geared critter? It's literally
Yeah, I think so.
it's literally a gasoline powered critter that has the gearing of a Shay.
Yeah, I saw that.
I also want the Baltimore, Ohio electric box cab I posted. That thing's adorable.
Yeah, electrification on this game would be an interesting milestone.
Yeah, especially since you did mention that there was mention of a hydroelectric plant. Lake Fontana Dam apparently is what it is, according to somebody in the Raritor Discord. Somebody gave it a +1 just on the grounds of cuteness.
Of course. What else would you accurately rely on in terms of voting?
A variety of requirements
Nah.
and qualifications.
Nah. Just cuteness. That's all you need in life. Oh, so much for...
So much for what?
I was gonna put myself in the hole at Silva Station, but then I was like, oh wait, there's cars there.
Ooh.
Yeah, I like how somebody legitimately recommended the I don't exactly know what to call them because they were little industrial locomotives that the Pennsylvania had, but they ran on like actual road tires. Like they look like locomotives, but they were cars, but they were capable of moving around freight on like street running operations that Pennsylvania had to deal with.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not the person to ask that question, and I know who would be.
I mean, I know they're industrial locomotives, but like I don't exactly know what exactly you would call them. Like it's just
Alright, I'm putting myself at the siding here at Silva. Marvel.
GG.
Well, you're fired.
Can I get fired too?
you're the
Dang
weakest
it.
link. Goodbye.
I'm sorry, but I have cancer. You can't fire me.
I mean, we can. It's just a simple matter of going into employees and setting to banned. Has anybody actually even tested those features to see if they work?
What, the band features?
Yeah. Like,
No, I
does
haven't.
it
I haven't tested it, but I could test it right now on you if you want.
No.
Die
Because
chest?
I think
Roll?
no. Don't.
Hey, Nasty, should I do this?
Don't.
Nick can ban himself.
Yeah, just watch that one day you get a griefer on the server and you go to ban them and they just come right back to the server because it's a feature that doesn't work and you're having to file bug reports. Like great, more paperwork.
Yes, the membership. All right, I gotta get up for a minute or two, so I will BRB. Sean, I'm in the siding, so you can pass me to go into the interchange.
Do I have a membership? Yes.
Okay, thanks very much.
Controversial question: Marvel or DC?
None of the above.
I'd actually have to go with DC because they don't make nearly as much. They don't push out nearly as much content as the Marvel universe does. But when they do, it's really good. Whereas Marvel kind of has been getting to the point because of how much they're pushing out. It's just flop after flop after flop after flop of a movie. So
4 is departing Alarka back from Bryson.
I like DC animation. I think they're really good on animation, but the movie development hasn't been that good.
so let's see. Comics, I don't know too much about. TV shows, definitely Marvel. Movies and animated, I will give to DC. I've always enjoyed DC animated series and movies over Marvel. But Marvel, they make really good TV shows like Agents of Shield, Loki. You know, like Loki was amazing. Meanwhile, on the Star Wars front, did you hear that Disney has basically like indefinitely like suspended the creation of the new Rey spin-off series of movies?
Did they say why?
Oh yeah, it's absolutely hilarious. The actress who plays Rey went to Twitter and basically was just spent like 3 days straight shit talking Disney. And they're like, okay, well, we're canceling everything. It's been postponed indefinitely. Because like one of the things that she was saying, because they're like working on the movie now, and she's like, I'm getting really tired of doing this because every single day we're having to go read back and do stuff because nobody has any idea initially of what to do. And we're getting new notes and new scripts on the scene that we did like yesterday, the next day.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, so she's like, yeah, no, I'm tired of this. I want out.
I feel like trash talking your boss on Twitter is a good way to just never get work ever again, no matter where you go.
I mean, to be fair, Nasu, I can't really think of anything off the top of my head that Marvel has done animated. Like I can't think of anything because I just think it's been so long since they actually did anything animated. Because in the early days they used to do animated all the time, but now it's just all about the cinematic universe. So I think anything animated that they're doing at this point just gets completely thrown under the bus and hidden by the fact that it's like they're doing it like right at the same time as another, MCU movie. There was a Guardians of the Galaxy animated? I never even heard about that. Heck, I didn't even hear about any of these being animated. I mean, I remember the like really old Iron Man animated and the old Spider-Mans, but I mean, Marvel's biggest problem with their movies is they keep looking at their movies and been like, this movie did like really well, and then they create a spin-off with a specific character and that movie flops and they can't understand why that one flopped when the movie did so well. It's like because you took the wrong character to do the spin-off of. Like like the character that you're using was only good because they were being supported by, frankly, characters that people like a lot more. So when they're by themselves as their own main role character, yeah, they're not going to do well.
I think people just got tired
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, after they defeated Thanos, I just got tired of the Marvel movie.
Oh yeah, the X-Men shows, yeah. Of course, the blanket I have over my desk chair is falling down again. God damn it. So he's such a pain in the ass to fix whenever it happens. Stay.
Ditch, I've heard that duct tape works very well.
Yeah, I don't want to be putting duct tape on a brand new leather chair, okay? Though what I'd love to get is one of those like industrial sized rubber bands and just wrap it around the top of the chair so it stays in place.
Yeah.
I'll go
With
on to
some Velcro.
Amazon.
Velcro
No.
strips.
No. No, I'll probably go on to Amazon when I have some money to just be like, okay, I don't care, and buy an industrial rubber band. I wonder if you can even buy industrial rubber bands on Amazon, probably.
You know what you can buy on Amazon that you really shouldn't be able to? That
A lot of things.
well, yes, a lot of things.
Imagine,
Bike
imagine
locks.
Wait, what?
Bike locks. You can buy bike locks on Amazon,
Oh yeah.
and those things, man, you can get in
They-
a lot of trouble with those things.
Not to mention, especially with, a lot of the cheaper brands, they only use about like 5 to 10 different key combinations or key designs. So if you buy like 5 to 10 bike locks, you can pretty much get into any bike lock made by that brand.
Yeah.
And there are some legal details here that don't need to be discussed any further.
Are we doing any time skipping?
I don't even think Sheridan's back, is he? Oh yeah, Sheridan.
Oh yeah, I am back, and yes, we can do time skipping.
All right, 5 got their last car in there. And then I'm sitting down here at Silva, ready for the next interchange.
Yeah, I'm gonna take number 5 back up since you don't blow or pause it in the mountain house.
I could buy a 120 pack of industrial rubber bands for $9.85 on.
Sorry, what is an industrial rubber band?
Basically super big, super strong, super stretchy rubber bands.
So a bungee cord except without hooks.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's a continuous loop bungee cord, yes.
Okay.
I mean, at the same time, I could probably just go to Home Depot and get those bungee straps. Just make it super ghetto. just go knock on the resident building manager's door next door and be like, "Hey, do you have any old ratchet straps I can borrow or just keep?" Sometimes I'll ask him for stuff just to borrow, like a tool or something, and he always has the weirdest things to say in like response to it. Like one time is like, I asked him for a Phillips head flathead screwdriver. He's like, You're not planning on stabbing yourself, are you? I'm just like, Bruce, what?
That man has seen some things.
Yeah.
No. Knowing him, he's the type of person I'd go over, ask for a ratchet strap. It's like, you're not planning on hanging yourself, are you? And I'd be like, Bruce, where in my room would I have the opportunity to do that? I have nothing hanging off my ceiling. And doing that would take way more effort than I'm willing to put into it. Yeah, no, Bruce is a strange but good guy. So did we skip time or?
No,
Yeah.
not yet. I figured we would let 5 get out of the interchange first.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm out. I'm out of interchange.
All right, well,
Okay.
you need
Nasu.
to pass me so I can get in there.
Nasu, I'm guessing you're talking about channels like the Lock Picking Lawyer.
Well,
Yeah,
Chief,
I love his channel.
Chief, you do the skipping when ready.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna do 2 hours. One,
Yeah.
2.
So I have 4 cars here.
Well, looks like I'm still on coffee break for another hour.
44 cars. All right. Holy.
54.
All right, I guess I'm gonna have to head back down, aren't I? Yeah. Do we get Robinson coal cars?
Oof. I can't fit those in there.
Yeah, we have
Or
Robinson coal in here. 3. No, make that 6.
I meant copper, not coal for Alarka.
No copper for Alarka.
There
There
should
is
be-
mining supplies.
Yes, that's what I was expecting. Yeah.
Alarka Fuel, MG Chemical, Alarka Fuel, L. Smith Mechanical.
All that's yeah. I'll take the stuff up to Alarka because that's a fun but slightly annoying area to switch. Because it's a mix of you have to shove stuff in and running around to shove other stuff in and then pulling stuff out to get stuff to where it needs to go just to put stuff back in.
So you can move stuff around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
12 is at 77%. Yeah, there's a graph somewhere on the Railroad Discord that shows the correlation between damage percent and loss of power. And it's a really weird curve too, because it goes from like oh, it's like 90-85% condition, you're fine, and then just all of a sudden it just exponentially skyrocket. It just like skyrockets how much power you lose.
Eesh.
Yeah, I think it's something at like 70%. You only have like 2/3 of the power that the locomotive would normally have. All right, number 6 is returning to Bryson.
That's a nice little mess.
What is?
Those 44 interchange cars.
Why does number 5 not have cylinder caught?
Cause it's a feature. No, it's a bug that they know about, that the cylinder cocks don't work, and it's not really a high priority to fix it. Cause to be real, they don't actually serve to do anything in the game yet. So you coming back down from Alarka, Gecko?
Yeah, I'm passing through the 25-mile-an-hour horseshoe right now.
Oh, you're already ahead of me. I forgot there are 2 locomotives up there, so I was just looking at the locomotive icon up in Alarka.
Oh yeah. Yep, I'm heading in. I'm gonna see if any other cars have popped for interchange.
Roger that.
Yeah, you'll have some cars.
Well, I think he means like Appalachian and stuff popped up.
Yeah, that too.
Which spreadsheet? Yeah, I'll see if I can find it.
Alright, so last couple at the end. Just fine. Just casually pulling 39 cars out of the interchange to sort.
Yeah, there's a tiny bit of mess to sort.
It's not usually that bad because it gets blocked into 3 sections.
Yeah.
Bryson block is going to need some sorting once it gets there, so that's going to be somebody's job.
Roger that.
Sounds like a job for number 4.
Sounds like a job for
Bring it-
somebody else other than me.
Bring up the new switcher while you're at it.
Which new switcher?
We're going to probably get the S51 at some point.
That 4 is pulling into the Bryson yard.
I would say once you get everything set together, just grab it then and drag it up with you.
I'll leave you lined in to the yard 6.
Roger, thank you.
Ugh, okay. Do. Bum bum bum.
Man, number 5 has a small water hat.
As what?
A small water hat.
Oh, okay, yeah. I love the fact that, Alarka all the way down to Bryson is downhill. You can do so much up here and then just let gravity bring you back down for more water. What rules, Nasu?
Come on, YouTube, wake up. It's not Railworks, it's Railroader. Annoying that I can't change it. Oh well.
Come on, Choo Choo. I am very simply, pretty much at this point, operating a hop yard. Oh no, John. Sounds like a tasty dinner, though.
You're supposed to eat the food, not your lip.
Yeah.
So we've discovered that the limit of grilled cheese is 3.
Before personal injury.
Yes. If I remember right, like 10 years ago, there was a guy who like actually died from trying to see how many chicken nuggets he could eat. And then somebody's
Oh, God.
response to it was like, "Well, men, we now know the limit." Yeah, I think the guy like ended up eating something like 120 in one sitting and died from it. So some guy's like,
Jesus
"Remember,
Christ.
remember, men, the limit's 119."
Okay, number 5 is port at Zilpo Roundhouse, and I am logging off for the night.
Alrighty.
Alrighty, you have a good one, Sean.
You too.
Thank you. See ya.
I mean, Nasu, why wouldn't you?
Why wouldn't you? Because it's food trash.
Ah.
Yeah, but it's cheap food trash.
Yeah.
And 120
It's still
nuggets
trash.
in the right hands can last you a good while.
Yeah, like 10 minutes, then I need a steak.
Alright, that one's clear. Then next. Ah, crap.
What?
I thought I threw a switch when I didn't, apparently.
Oof.
Good thing I caught that quickly.
Yeah, definitely want to pay $500,000 for a John Deere tractor.
Some people
Wow.
do. Depends on how good the tractor is. You'd be amazed on how expensive.
What? How
Like
expensive what is?
like tractors, like farming equipment actually gets.
Oh yeah.
Well, thank God I'm a software developer, not a farmer. But then again, software has ridiculous prices too. Excuse me.
Nope.
The crunch wrap, yes. The crunch wrap is amazing.
Is Bryson still responsible for ELA?
No, we've moved it to Whittier.
Okay. I guess I probably could looked at the updated thing.
I haven't finished updating it. I'm in the process of splitting it out to multiple separate pages for additional info, and to make it a little easier to browse. Ran into some design/spacing issues with all the rolling stock we've got. But I've been messing about with that today, and I've also been messing about with setting up a finances page. But it's in the works. It will be updated once I'm done with it.
Alright, please go as far as I need you to go.
That is just a matter of momentum.
Getting towards the end here of the shunting.
I can't really talk about Taco Bell. We don't have that here. Good.
All right, Nasu, you'll be happy to know I found the graph. Let's see. Gonna post it in Derpineer for you.
Said Ela belongs to Whittier now.
Yes.
Okay.
Are you loading up a cassette tape or something?
No, I'm trying to get my pens back in their box. Sorry.
You're good. You just spent an entire 6 seconds entertaining everybody in the chat that has extreme ADHD.
Well, we could go again. I'll do a separate page setup for the transfer cruise, and group the different destinations to where they need to go, so it's easier to figure out.
But yeah, Nasu, to basically describe what that graph is, that is attractive effort multiplier in regards to locomotive condition. So the more damage, the way that the game works it out is the more damage the locomotive is, the less tractive effort it's going to put out. It's the damage is going to physically make it harder for you to move tonnage. Like if you're at 20%, you're not moving anything. Like the Burke at 20% would probably get out-hauled by the 260.
Wow.
A 260 at 100 will out-haul a Burke at 20.
I'm very sorry, Mr. Interchange. I don't have room for those cars.
Oh, I set my...
Oh, I thought it had 2 for stencil. Nice. Yeah,
Oh
I
my
can fit
god,
that.
I did not realize how small the small Pacific was compared to the Berkshire to the Mikado. I mean, it's not really a weird obsession with tortilla. It's not a weird obsession. I mean, we share a border with a country that's well known for making them. So, and plus a lot of areas, especially like here where I live in the part of the state that my state that I live in, there is a large Hispanic community here. Like I am the minority here, by an extreme margin. So there's a lot of like traditional Mexican restaurants around. So yeah, the rest of the world. Yes, the rest of the world. If it's not America, it's weird.
As I say, yeah, well, we think they're weird with their warm beer.
I mean, everybody makes fun of the U.S. for using the imperial system, but they don't realize that England invented it, gave it to us, and then abandoned it.
And America actually switched to the metric system in the 1970s. The population just haven't gotten the message yet.
We're a little dysfunctional. I don't know if you've noticed.
I mean, to be fair, we're probably the only country where this could happen. At one point in time, I think it was Burger King advertised a quarter pounder burger, or a third pound, 1/3 pound burger, and it got outsold by McDonald's quarter pounder because people didn't realize a third was bigger than a quarter.
Wow. Seriously?
Yes.
God.
Like I said, we're a little
that's...
dysfunctional over here.
But 3 is a smaller number.
Also, fun fact, about 15 years ago, a survey was done and ended up discovering that 40% of Americans honestly believe that humans and dinosaurs walked the earth at the same time.
No wonder you guys can't figure out geography.
So people make a lot of fun about us being stupid and all, but one of the only major nation in the world to use a certain type of unit of measurement that landed on the people on the moon say what? We're stupid on a lot of things, but we're smart where it counts.
Yeah, well, NASA did screw things up royally with one of their probes because they didn't do the correct conversions between metric and imperial units.
Yeah, that happens. I mean, it's not going to stop them from doing it again, because I mean, look at what we've done with Mars. I mean, we've launched so many things there over the decades, and like 10% of it has a 10% success rate.
Yeah.
Like that's the thing that, well, at least in my eyes, that is great about us. We'll try something screwed up and try it again until we get it, and then we'll just keep doing it, and we'll keep screwing up, but still occasionally keep getting it done.
Yeah, that credit you definitely deserve.
Yeah, I mean,
absolutely.
Trying to hit Mars from Earth is like the equivalent of you trying to hit a fly with a dart all the way across a football field.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, and the fact that we're doing that with like 10-15% success rate is astonishing.
Yeah.
I mean, we also, landed people on the moon using a computer system that only had like 1/18 the total memory of a Game Boy, the original handheld Game Boy.
Yeah, plus it was a 19-bit computer.
Yeah, exactly.
Who does that?
Newsflash, we do.
Yeah.
And see, that's the thing. So far, we're the only country in the world that's landed people on the moon, and we're gonna have bragging rights for that forever. Even when another nation inevitably lands somebody on the moon, we're gonna be able to sit there and be like, and even at this point, it's like, okay, we did that 60 years before you did.
Yeah.
What took you so long to get in the game? We bankrupted an entire country and made them reform their government as a result of landing somebody on the moon. So, yeah, just land somebody on the moon. Apparently, that bankrupts an entire communist country. But yeah, I'm not saying we're the greatest country on the earth, but we do some pretty amazing shit. We do amazing shit in the stupidest way
Now replace
possible.
the word amazing with stupid.
No, we do the most amazing stuff the stupidest way possible, which makes it look even more impressive. That's a reality. John Deere compact tractor is over 50K. Jesus Christ. Yeah, the only real drawback of John Deere's nowadays, you basically need a degree in computer science to do anything with them. So you've got those things pumped now so full of electronics and computer systems that one thing breaks and the only people that know how to fix it are John Deere themselves.
That's not always true.
It's become modern and normal that companies produce stuff that we buy with no right to repair them ourselves.
Right, which is ridiculous.
Yes, it is. But they purposely make them so super complicated and seal off any access points without their specific proprietary access devices and whatnot. And we have no way of getting those diagnostics tools and whatnot.
I mean, yeah, don't want to get into the Apple rip because that's the first people I was thinking of, and also, another thing from the United States, you're welcome for us forcing Apple to move over to USB Type C because having a specific type of charger that can only be bought by them or somebody that's authorized to sell on their behalf for a special type of charger that only works on their phone actually violates monopoly laws. That's why
You
they're
can
moving
think.
over to USB Type C.
No, that's incorrect. They are
least here in
moving.
the States,
They are
anyway.
moving. Nope, that's not correct. They are moving over to Type C because of EU law and decrees.
Yeah, but that only works in the EU. We're not part.
Nope.
The US is not part of the EU. They can sell iPhones over there with their Lightning with USB Type C, but can turn around and sell them with their special cable in the United States. We also had to do our end of it too. Basically, like, no, you can't do this. This is technically a monopoly.
Problem is that when the EU made those changes, that made the law written in such a way that it bordered on the whole monopoly laws in the US.
Yeah.
And apart from that, the EU market is much bigger than the US market, which means it would be astronomically expensive for Apple to run two different chargers for their equipment, one for the US and one for EU. It's simply cheaper to switch over.
Well, I mean, you want to know why the Apple market over in the EU is substantially larger than it is here in the US? It's that because over in the US we're smart. We buy Android.
I didn't specifically mean the Apple market. I meant the entire market.
Also, I'll take offense to that because I own an iPhone.
Well, you're wrong.
Yeah, you're wrong. I'll have my Android, thank you.
Yeah, sure. Apple products don't get viruses, but I do, and if I buy an Android, at least I can still afford a doctor.
Don't drop my phone, Matthew. I drop my phone all the time. It's been perfectly fine.
I have no problem with people who own Apples. It's just it's a fun little rivalry.
I mean,
like I like something that it more closely resembles the operating system I use on my computer on a daily basis, which Android pretty much is,
Yeah, well, when you compare the quality of life elements between iPhones and Android-based phones, yes, I will definitely agree that Apple just has a small advantage there. It used to be much bigger, but it is nicer. Absolutely, it is. But the one thing I absolutely hate about Apple is, as a technician, I can't stick my fingers in it and reconfigure it. And that's why I don't have any Apple products.
Right. I mean, the funny fact of iPhones is that something like 80% of the stuff that's in them was actually made by Samsung.
Yep.
Like the speakers and the cameras and all, like the boards and everything, are all made by Samsung. The only thing on them that's actually Apple is the case, the logo, and the OS. That's it. Everything else is contracted by Samsung to do.
Yeah, I think by now Samsung is the biggest camera producer. They have been the biggest screen producers for a long time now.
Which that's always been the funny thing for me is just like sitting there and people being like, oh yeah, like look at what Apple has as features that Android doesn't even have. It. I'm just like, you do realize that Samsung had that exact same thing on a phone like 8 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, Apple has fingerprint sensor. Yeah, Samsung had fingerprint sensor back in 2010.
Yeah.
Like you're literally spending twice as much on Samsung products just because the brand is Apple. Like
Yeah, I have to admit, I was about to fall down from my chair the other day when I saw the price on the new Galaxy.
what is it?
It's stupid expensive. It's like 2.5 times what I paid for my S8.
Oof.
Freaking insane. Let me see if I can.
The S24? Nancy's asking.
Yes.
Yeah, it's sad that eventually phones are gonna get to the point where like I either have to make a decision between buy a new phone or buy a used car.
Yeah. Then the new
I have to make that
Over-
decision
over
between
here.
buying a new model train or a used car.
over here the new Galaxy is about $2,175. But then you get AI, and I don't care about AI.
Remember back in the day where buying a brand new car cost as much as it costs to buy a brand new washing machine today? My parents sure as hell remember.
Yep.
Like looking at how expensive things have gotten over the years is weird because you always have like a comparison. Like back when my dad was a kid, a brand new car straight out of the dealership cost about as much as a brand new washing machine today. A brand new house back then cost about as much as a brand new car today.
Yeah, pretty much. It's insane.
Like I just look at the world and I just see people buying new cars. I'm like, 70 years ago, that could have been a brand new home that you built yourself.
Yeah,
that you paid
pretty
somebody
much.
to build for you. Like what the You could go into a candy store with 5 cents and walk out with like 10 pounds of candy. Like, what happened?
Oh, I love
Yeah,
the picture of what $20 at groceries used to look like.
Mm-hmm.
And that wasn't even that long ago. That was in 1990s. That was within our lifetime. Where you could load up like 2 entire shopping carts for like $20. And now it's like $20 won't even buy you a steak. Like I went to Walmart. I went to Walmart right before Christmas just to get myself a couple of frozen meals just to get me through, because since I wasn't working, I wasn't getting free food from work, just to get me through, the days that I had off before, during, and after Christmas. It cost me $40 for 3 meals. Like, what?
Yeah. I mean, I remember when we've got Danish crowns here. No, we're not using the euro. But I remember when I went to buy groceries and came back with 2 big bags filled for 300 crowns. And now I go and buy a little bit of dinner ingredients and some whatever for the next couple of days, and I spend 350 crowns, and I'm like, wow, our money used to be worth something. It ain't anymore.
Well, hold on, let's see. So 300 Danish krone is like 44 US dollars.
Yeah, something like that.
Well, I just typed it into currency calculator. I wonder what the peso is at. Let's see.
Try the yen.
The yen.
How about a
The
pence?
yen. The yen holds up pretty well to the US dollar.
Yeah, it does.
It's a different format. So like 1,000 yen is a US dollar, but that's like the equivalent of their dollar.
Yeah. Well, it looks like I will soon have about 10 minutes worth of stuff to do.
Yeah, so 1 Danish crown is worth 0.146 US dollars. So yeah, not terrible.
Could be worse. Ooh, those cars actually ended up getting finished. Nice. So I can drag those out.
Haha, I've closed your hatch.
I'm only casually hauling 24 cars.
Ah, that's nothing.
Yeah, I mean, it is only 1,000 tons worth of freight.
Yeah.
Why? Why are you bleeding my air brakes? Do you want Iron Man or Cyberpunk
Yes.
77? Yeah.
Oh yeah, Nasu.
Did I forget the moo at Milepost 49? Oops.
Yeah, you did.
I'm tired.
It's not milepost 64. Jonathan is 49. Get it right. Have we even unlocked? Yeah, we've unlocked milepost 64. It's literally Bryson. Yeah. And there should be
I'm
two
not
cows
mooing
at
when I get to
milepost.
Bryson.
There should be 2 cows at milepost 98 because that's double of 49. I think we're all just tired. We're getting to that point where we're just getting delirious.
Yeah, I'm honestly, I'm just kind of considered like just landing in Whittier and tying up and calling it a night because I've got an ice storm coming in tonight and I don't know what tomorrow morning is gonna look like.
Free day off work, yay!
No, I doubt that.
But you know how you solve that, Nix? You park your car outside, you cover it in water, and you let it freeze, so that way you can't get into your car in the morning.
Yeah, I can't afford a day off like that.
Nah, fair.
Plus, I have this like perfect attendance thing going on right now, so
Why mess with perfection?
exactly.
Don't say I don't get you.
Because nothing is ever truly perfect.
Perfection doesn't exist. It's a figment of human imagination.
So is time.
No, that's just a very bad invention.
Still doesn't exist.
The concept of inventing things is just an invention of somebody.
Now, the concept of invention is just a nice way of saying entitlement.
Somebody had to invent the term invention.
So would you say your car and this game is entitlement?
This is luxury.
Yep.
I wouldn't call this luxury, but okay.
Well, it's luxury that we can sit here in our free time and play with bits and bytes and have pretty pictures on screen when people elsewhere in the world have sticks and mud to play with.
True.
I've got sticks and mud out back.
Go play with them.
Rather not. Am I aligned for the first track?
Nope, but you will be shortly. I just need to stop. So I can line you up.
Where are you going, Gecko?
Now you are.
Leaving my train unattended.
Ugh. Quick,
Excuse
turn
you.
on- Quick, turn on CTC and give give Nix a red block.
Yeah.
As if that's gonna stop me.
Well, I can put 12 cars in front of you. Think that will stop you?
Nah.
Yeah.
No, I would not.
I think I love my life too much to do that.
Wait, house is near paperboard. Hold on, I'm gonna keep all this. Oh yeah, up on stilts. What the heck? How do you even get into the house? You have to scale a wood beam every single time you want to get in your house. The back. I like how they're all, like, every house on this game is the same house, and there's a tree in this one.
Then it's a treehouse.
There's 0 houses in Bryson.
Oh, we've already been going for 3.5 hours. Ugh.
What's the plan next?
Let's see what fits first. Oh, actually, that might all fit in the same lane.
Oh, my game is lagging now.
You're welcome.
Would you mind dragging them up further up?
I would because I just cut my ear.
Always making me run to the very far end. You know, I hear how it is, yeah.
You love it here.
I hate it here.
What is everybody doing? Let's see what everybody's doing.
We're just parked up in the yard at Bryson.
All right. Yeah, you know what? Just tie down as is where everybody's at. we'll wrap things up for tonight.
Alrighty.
Sheriff, you want to move that to another lane, at least?
I'm fine.
Okay. Yeah, if I had actually realized how many cars I had on this, I would have actually gone all the way to the last lane. Anyway, for everybody else in stream, I'm gonna call it an early night tonight, because I'm tired, and I've got an ice storm coming tonight, so who knows what's gonna happen with that. No stream tomorrow, because it's Tuesday, and next possible night that I'll see you guys would be Wednesday. So until then, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you guys are not a part of the Discord, there is a link for that in the description down below. Best place to stay up to date for everything that's going on. But until then, guys, thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you guys next time. Till then, enjoy.
Bye-bye.